Hi everyone. So today we'll be doing some comparisons among the integers. Okay. So we have 4 questions here. We have to compare telling which one is greater, which one is less, or if they, in case they are equal. Okay. So let's start with drawing a number line and trying to represent the numbers asked on the number line. Okay. I'll start with 0 in the middle. Okay, so for the first question, it says -4. So we can represent -1, -2, -3, and -4. Okay, so we have -4 here. Okay, and then we have 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 3 here. So we've learned that numbers on the right of the number line are greater than the numbers on the left. So 3 will be greater than -4. Okay. Also, positive numbers will always be greater than negative numbers because negative numbers will be a smaller quantity. So if we don't want to represent on the number line, this is also another way to directly compare. Okay, similarly for 2 and -5, a positive number will always be greater than negative number, so 2 should be greater, but we can also try to represent it on the number line. So we have 1 and 2, so we have 2 here already represented, and -5, we can say -5 is here. So we can see 2 is on the right of the number line, so it's greater. Okay, then -3 and 6. Okay, so 6 is positive, but we can also see we can write 4, 5, 6. 6 is greater than -3. Okay, and then 0 and -5. So positive numbers are greater than negative numbers, but also 0, if you see, is on the right of all the negative numbers. So 0 is also greater than all the negative numbers. So 0 will be greater than -5. Okay, let's try to do some comparison among the negative numbers. Okay, so let's say -5 and -1. Okay, and let's do maybe a -7 and -3. Okay, let's try to compare these. So -5 is here and -1 is here. So -1 is on the right, so -1 will be greater than -5. Also, we've learned that in the previous classes we discussed that whenever there is a negative attached, okay, so if it is a positive number, the bigger the number becomes, the bigger the value. So 6 will be more than 3, we know, 8 will be more than 2. But when it comes to be negative, it means making the value smaller. We are reducing. So -5 means we are reducing by more. Okay, so if we take example 10, okay, if we are doing -1, okay, we are just doing -1, it becomes 9. Still the number remains small. But if we are doing 10 -5, it becomes 5. It's reducing the value by more. So -5 is more, making the number more smaller. It's more negative. Okay, so this is smaller number, okay, compared to -1. Similarly, from -7 to -3, okay, if I try to draw -7 and so -7 is towards the left, so -3 will be greater. Okay, and also we've learned a few things. So positive numbers and 0 will always be greater than all negative numbers. Within the positive, we know the comparison right away. Bigger the value, bigger the number. But in the negatives, it's opposite. Okay, bigger the value in the negative, smaller the negative number. Okay, so I hope this comparison is clear, and if you have any questions, please write down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.